and welcome to Tiger TV's live coverage of the 2019 LSU National Championship Parade. I'm Courtney Brewer, joined here by Team of Masters.
It's amazing. This is an awesome atmosphere. You could tell the Tiger fans have come all around from Louisiana just to see their Tigers.
And what a way to kick off Mardi Gras season, but with a parade. You can't not have a parade at the
No, you can't.
Louisiana.
You got floats, it's going to be a great time.
Yes,
The Tiger Band.
Yes, we're joined by the Tiger Band, Tiger cheerleaders, former members of LSU National Championship teams, and of course, the big team themselves. Let's talk about Monday's game. We were both in attendance.
Yes.
What a game for this Tiger team to cap off this season.
It was an amazing game. For the Tigers to face their adversity, first time that they were ever down on any team this season by 10 points. And just to come back and the way they handled and kept their poise, it was amazing.
And what a turnaround from 3 years ago, getting Coach O, losing to Troy, facing all of that, coming back and winning a national championship and a Heisman Trophy. Nothing could mean more to this team.
No, and if you look at it, what Coach O has done with this in his time, 40-9, first time we've ever had a coach win 40 games. That's beating Les Miles and Nick Saban, both great former LSU coaches.
Yes, fastest coach to ever hit those 40 wins. He's also gone on to win every national major coaching award. We love Coach O down here. He's such a name for this, not only this program, but for this state. And to have him as such a major part of this team and of the 2019 team is so huge for us.
It is. As we got the band coming by, man, it just felt like the band in that game, it was just giving the Tigers that extra motivation to drive.
I was sitting right next to the band, and having them the whole game right there in New Orleans was so huge. And of course, now we're back, still in Louisiana. How big was it, do you think, to have that game in New Orleans?
Oh, I think it was huge. For able to have like a pretty much home game, 60 miles down the road, you could see that it was a lot of LSU fans. Give credit though to Clemson; their fans traveled all the way.
All right, well, we're going to take a short break as the Tiger Band, I think, is about to play those first four notes. But we'll be right back with continued coverage of the LSU National Championship Parade. Great time to talk about Joe Burrow. Yes. All right, and welcome back to our national championship coverage. Mike is looking a little different today. Mike the Tiger is wearing a goat costume.
Which is rightful. How about the season Joe Burrow had this year?
Joe Burrow is the GOAT, and that's G-E-A-U-X-T. The Heisman Trophy, the Maxwell Award, the Walter Camp Award, and the Davey O'Brien Awards. For a kid from Ohio to come in, and he's a bona fide Louisianan. Give him his citizenship.
For sure. It's amazing. First LSU quarterback and broke the single season record of Cole Brennan's 59 TDs. He had 60 TDs this year.
60 TDs. Hitting it in that national championship game, being in there and feeling that atmosphere was so exciting. And this just means so much for everyone to come out and support this. Support this now. Louisiana legend.
You could just see. Joe talked about it in the press conference after the game that the biggest touchdown pass that he threw was that pass to Terrence Marshall. when the Tigers went up.
But he's made such an impact on this team. Something we can talk about. There's lots of debate over whether or not Joe Burrow will be getting a statue here on campus. What's your opinion?
I feel that there's only one right way of canonizing Joe Burrow, and it's properly to give him his statue right next to Billy Cannon.
I was going to say, was that a Billy Cannon pun? Yeah, I think it's definitely not going to happen for a couple of years. According to the LSU rules, an athlete must be 5 years out of school at minimum. So it's going to be a little bit of time for that trophy. But when it does go up on this campus, I bet it'll be something similar to what we're seeing right now. All right, this next float includes Governor John Bel Edwards, as well as Baton Rouge Mayor President Sharon Westenbroom, as well as the Executive Director of the College Football Playoffs and the Commissioner of the Southeastern Conference.
You just love to see it because this national championship is not just LSU. It's for the whole state of Louisiana.
And for the SEC. We've seen dominance in the SEC with Alabama winning these past couple of years, but how cool for another SEC school to step up and show that this is the best conference in the nation.
It's just great to see, you know. The first float gives you that true, like almost New Orleans feel, kind of, you know, with the streetcar, does it not?
I know, it makes so much sense to have that streetcar after that big win in New Orleans.
What's all about the offense? Great cue on telling about the track for the 5. That was fun. We could talk about
I'm still wondering where they managed to get a goat outfit for Mike the Tiger. Like, is that a mascot supply thing? How did they get a goat head for Mike the Tiger?
I don't know, but I mean, all you got to think of is it's proper. It's the perfect way to end.
It's fitting. This really is the perfect way to kick off Mardi Gras season in about a month. It's starting to feel like Mardi Gras down here in Louisiana.
It is, but it also kind of gives you that Saturday night kind of vibe of the Tigers getting ready to walk in. Is it not kind of, Courtney?
Yeah, it's a lot. It feels a lot like Saturdays in Death Valley, watching the team march down Victory Hill. It's just even more special than those Saturdays are. right, coming down the bend now, the man, the myth, the legend, Ed Orgeron coming around, joined by his family throwing out beads to the crowd. Wonder if we can get Coach O to throw us something.
Oh, that'd be amazing. I mean, you can just see how happy Coach O is. He really loves the state of Louisiana. He loves this football team. It's just great for how great he is with fans. I mean, even on Wednesday nights at TJ Ribs, Coach O would take the time to sign autographs for every fan. And
his joy is contagious. He loves this state. He loves this team. And you know what? We love him right back.
We do. He's just an absolutely amazing. Oh, and look on their float they have the new banner with the new 2019 national championship. Oh, Steve Ingsminger's on the float with Coach O. How about Steve Ingsminger? And tell me about that game that you were
watching. Steve Ingsminger coach that Peach Bowl game after such a tragedy. It was so inspirational to watch him come from that and coach arguably the game of his life, the game of his career.
I mean, the way that they just dismantled Oklahoma was just amazing.
All right, no beads for us from the Coach O float, but we'll try next time.
We'll get it next time. Oh, Scott Woodward at the back, he's throwing koozies. Oh, man, that's one way to get it. You know, there's nothing like a good koozie to keep your cold ones nice and cold.
I'm a really big fan of Scott Woodward, and what a good first year for him. It's almost not fair that Scott Woodward gets to come in and have this amazing first season with these Tigers.
Exactly, but oh man, how perfect was that? The way they handled Texas A&M in that kind of rivalry game of this last season.
Were you at the Texas A&M game here?
No, I was not. I
I worked that game, and the energy from the crowd to come back and get that revenge it was palpable in Tiger Stadium.
It looks like the offensive unit is coming.
Yep, I see Miles Brennan as well as a few other players. Oh, wait, that's the man, Joe Burrow, right there with his signature backwards hat and aviator sunglasses.
There he is. Joe, Broadway Joe. There's the top receiver in the country, Biletnikoff Award winner, Jamar Chase up there. Man, what kind of season did Jamar have? I mean, 20 receptions from the air from Joe. I mean, that's unheard of.
We've always been known as DBU here in Baton Rouge, but this season we really got to see wide receiver U. And how exciting. Yes, we're going to be losing Justin Jefferson as well as a few other big names, but I'm really excited to have Jamar Chase return for another season here in Baton Rouge.
Also, and be able to have Terrence Marshall Jr., who had a breakout season this year for the Tigers. I mean, it's just incredible.
And I got a bee!
Courtney, you finally got your bees, all right.
Yes.
So mission 1 is accomplished. Now we got to see the rest of this team. I mean, this is just amazing atmosphere out here. Up on the next float, up in the top, standing on the right, is Eric Monroe. You can just tell all the emotions of how hard this season they put in. It just came out. He broke down on the sidelines. It was just amazing to see. You could just see the reality of how human these players are and how hard they worked for this season.
And to go 15-0, that's almost unheard of, even in the Southeastern Conference where it's such a powerhouse. And to see this team accomplish that, especially while we're here, it's insane.
It's insane. I mean, this Tigers team, not only did they take out 7 top 10 teams, but 4 of those being from the top 5. I mean, that's just unheard of. This team, here's my question, Courtney. Could this team go down as one of the greatest teams to ever play it in college?
I've talked about this a lot. Are they the best LSU team ever? I think hands down, this is the best team we'll ever see at Louisiana State University. But is this the best team ever. I think you have plenty of argument to say so. Beating out all of those major teams from Texas early in the season to Alabama, all of that amazing for this team.
Oh, look at Rashad Lawrence. He's got the shades on, he's got the bees on, he's got the swag going right now.
You know, Blake Ferguson is almost too good at this. He's thrown a beat or two before.
Yeah, you can tell, I think he's gone to a couple Mardi Gras before.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some real beads flinging on this next float.
I saw a tweet the other day that says Joe Burrow should be the marshal of every Mardi Gras parade, because can you imagine how far he'd be throwing those beads?
Oh, it'd be over 5,000 yards.
It'd be a hazard. I love the choice of the legend status shirts this year, because it really is a testament to this team. They're legends. They will be legends until our kids are going to LSU.
And the greatest thing about this team is every press conference, every time a player had a chance to talk on air, they took that opportunity to talk about one team, one heartbeat. It's just amazing.
That motto is just so special for that team. And Coach O's been saying that for years, but it really caught on. And the one team, one heartbeat, and the we coming and we ain't backing down. It's been huge.
The we coming was probably one of the best things I could ever see this season. When I heard Coach O say, we coming, you could tell this season was going to be different.
Bit of a hold up in the parade as the players are starting to file into today's celebration at the PMAG. They'll be kicking it off around noon, where the team will be presented with the College Football Championship trophy, as well as given the key to the city of Baton Rouge.
And Courtney, don't we have on our own? We have a Tiger TV that is working for the football operations.
Yes, our very own Philip Laborde coming up on Float 5. He does double duty working for football operations and serving as the creative director for Tiger TV, and we're so proud of him. And he's been living it up. He's been wearing his legend status every day in class this week.
And also with the national championship, you have to think about every aspect and every part. These managers on the Float 5, man, you gotta give it to them. They might be one of the hardest working managers in the SEC, in my opinion.
Major props to Joe Burrow for speaking out and congratulating the managers and everyone else who had been involved with the team on and off the field. It was amazing to see him give that recognition. He's just so humble, and it's been so special to watch him just be so thankful for everything the state of Louisiana has given him.
And the legendary Will Stout is on float number 5.
Will freaking Stout, producing those hype videos every week this year, even in bye weeks. He is a junior at LSU. We still have one more football season with Will Stout, and he is making himself known. I don't know what Will wants to do after graduation, but we know that whatever he does, he's going to be a major success.
Oh, absolutely. I mean that one that they released 12 hours before the game with the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was amazing.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I mean, The Rock.
I woke up in New Orleans and looked at my phone and just said, "The Rock."
And how ironic was it for them to choose The Rock when Clemson, every home game, they touched The Rock?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
It must be still Christmas holiday seasons as we got a float.
The floats are Christmas. Hey, quick turnaround here in Baton Rouge. We go straight from Christmas to Mardi Gras.
Just as Kermit Ruffin would say in his great song of the year that the Saints went to the Super Bowl, all I want for Christmas is LSU as national champions, and guess what? It sure enough happened. Here is a big coach Coach Tommy Moffitt, the strength and conditioning coach, he's the one, in my opinion, that laid down the foundations during this last summer for the Tigers to get in shape. Because Coach O talked about how this team could go a whole nother 4 quarters against
Oh,
Clemson.
absolutely. And speaking of, we can't not talk about the great coaching crisis of 2019. We've already lost 2 coaches following the national championship game. How much of an impact do you think that's going to have for next season?
It's going to be a huge one. I mean, you lose Dave Aranda on the defensive coordinator. I mean, he was, in my opinion, that backbone of that defense. He brought the heat. He had the coverage. And in my opinion, yes, our DB coach is amazing. But Dave Aranda sets that standard for us to become DBU.
It'll be hard. I mean, I can't not say we do wish them the best of luck, and it's exciting to see people who have succeeded at LSU continue to succeed, especially someone like Dave Aranda, who's open in saying that he wanted a head coaching position one day. But it will definitely be a hit to this team, and I'm excited to see the search for future coaches.
I'm very excited to see what Joe Brady's going to do. Youngest offensive coordinator in the NFL. I mean, that's amazing. How about what Joe Brady did in his 1 year at LSU?
It stings a little bit to watch him go elsewhere, but he has had such an impact, and it's going to be felt for years. All right, well, I think this parade is coming to a conclusion. What a great way to celebrate such an amazing achievement for the Tigers and for the university.
I mean, it was an absolutely amazing. I mean, you could just tell that everybody here, it's partly cloudy, but you could just tell everybody here has got just so much joy and excitement. And I guarantee you that PMAC there's not going to be an inch of room inside the PMAC.
The PMAC is about to be packed, and you will have all of our coverage from inside the PMAC here shortly. We'll be taking to you live from there, so stay with us. I'm Courtney Lane Brewer.
I'm Seema Masters reporting here outside of the journalism building across the street from the Cox Auditorium for the National Championship Parade.
Go Tigers!